I know you mentioned it kind of in the beginning, but could you kind of explain more why the Irish are just so different? I mean, you Irish are just different. You're built different. Why are you built so different from the rest of the Western countries when it comes to standing up for Palestinian human rights?
We're different because we've been through some of the same shit that you've been through. I mean, that's basically it. In terms of the European context, the Irish are unusual because we know colonialism, we know dehumanization, we know what it's like to be ripped off our land because the colonizer deems us to be ethnically inferior. We know all that stuff. In terms of our language, our culture, our way of life, they're still under threat. In many cases, we're trying to rejuvenate our language at the moment with some success, actually. But the decolonizing process is a long road, as you know. It's a marathon, it's not a sprint. And I think when most Irish people, it's not even an intellectual thing, it's a spiritual kind of connection in our bones and in our DNA. When we see people being mass murdered and slaughtered, when we see civilian population being starved to death, and there's no reason for this so-called famine. There was a famine in my country too, a so-called famine, but the British, a bit like the Israelis and the Americans at the moment, were happy just to let Irish people die because they were in the way. That's a man-made starvation. That's not a famine. If you're an Irish person, you see what's going on in Gaza at the moment and you identify with the colonizer and not the colonized, I don't think you're Irish at all, or I think you've lost your mind. The connection with Palestine is deep. It's real. If you travel to West Belfast today, or many parts of Ireland, but particularly West Belfast and Derry, you will see as many or more Palestine flags than you will Irish tricolours. And you will see murals on the wall in West Belfast about the Palestinian struggle and the Irish struggle and the way that they're connected together. But I would say you don't have to be Irish. You don't have to be from a colonized country to connect deeply with the Palestinian cause right now, because it is the cause of humanity. I mean, Nelson Mandela said it was the moral issue of our time, and that becomes more true with every passing year, I think, and it's at its most true right now. So it helps to be Irish, it helps to be colonized, but I think you just have to have a pulse, really, to see that the Palestinian cause right now is the cause of humanity. It's a just cause, and that's why we should never kowtow, or we should never be embarrassed to be pro-Palestine. And the companies and the corporations and the nations that want to criminalize us and want us to kowtow, they're the ones that should be criminalized. They're the ones who should be called out. They're the ones who should be boycotted, not us.